Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, Your Majesty Otumfuo Osei II, Your Lordship, Chief Justice, Ministers of State present, the President and members of the Executive of the Ghana Journalists Association, members of the Inky Fraternity, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense honor that I bring you greetings from the government of the Republic of Ghana on this momentous occasion. The 39th Annual GJA Media Awards, hosted here at the historic Menchia Palace, the heart of our nation's cultural heritage, is unique. This gathering of Ghana's finest journalists, storytellers, and defenders of truth is more than an award ceremony. It is a celebration of courage, professionalism, and national service. We come together under a theme: safeguarding Ghana's future, the role of the media in promoting peace, security, and the fight against piracy. This theme is both a reminder and a challenge. It reminds us of the indispensable role of the media in the architecture of our democracy, and it challenges us to reflect on the kind of nation we wish to equip to future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Ghana recognizes the media as not just an institution, but as a lifeblood of our democracy. Our press has been a beacon of truth, a mirror of our society, and a catalyst for change. Through the stories you tell, the questions you ask, and the truths you uncover, you have given voice to the voiceless, enlightened hidden places, and also strengthened our national conscience. Government remains unwavering in its commitment to creating a safe, enabling, and conducive environment for media freedom and independence. It is for this reason that we continue to deepen the culture of tolerance, broaden access to information, and ensure the protection of journalists as they carry out their noble and often challenging duties. We are fully aware that the freedom, safety, and independence of the media are not privileges bestowed, but rights enshrined and guaranteed under our Constitution. It is therefore the solemn responsibility of the state to preserve, protect, and promote those rights without compromise. This commitment was powerfully reaffirmed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama earlier this week, when he swore into office a 7-member Right to Information Commission to oversee the effective implementation and enforcement of the Right to Information Act. This significant milestone is not merely symbolic. It is a concrete demonstration of government's unwavering dedication to transparency, accountability, and institutional readiness in ensuring full compliance with the dictates of the RTI law. It also reflects our collective resolve to build a governance culture anchored on openness, trust, and the people's right to know. As we reflect on this year's theme, we must recognize that the role of the media in safeguarding Ghana's future is both powerful and sacred. In an era of global uncertainty, technological disruption, and disinformation, the media stands as our compass, guiding public discourse, shaping national attitudes, and reminding us of who we are and what we stand for. We need a media that binds us together rather than one that tears us apart. A media that seeks truth just for the sake, not for the sake of sensation, but for the sake of national cohesion and collective welfare. A media that uplifts rather than divides. One that informs rather than inflames. When our reportage builds bridges instead of barriers, when our narratives promote understanding instead of suspicion, we strengthen the very foundation of our peace and security. Peace and security, ladies and gentlemen, are not the work of security forces alone. They are built every day in the stories you journalists publish, in the headlines you craft, in the questions you dare to ask, and in the tone of your commentary. Every journalist holds the power either to calm a storm or to ignite one. It is that sacred moral responsibility that defines true journalism, the kind that strengthens our national cohesion, nurtures understanding, and advances our shared destiny. It is in this spirit of shared responsibility that government affirms its deep conviction in the power of partnership, a partnership that builds institutions, agencies, and all actors across our national life. For the work of safeguarding Ghana cannot be done in isolation. It requires unity of purpose, coordination of efforts, and harmony of intent. Above all, it calls for a strong, purposeful collaboration between the media, the security agencies, civil society, and government itself. For it is within this collective bond that the true strength of our nation resides, the strength to build a resilient, peaceful, and united Ghana. The relationship between journalists and the security services, therefore, must never be one marked by suspicion or rivalry, but one anchored in mutual respect, trust, and shared duty. Both are guardians of the same national vision. Both serve the same people, uphold the same constitution, and defend the same peace. Journalists safeguard the truth, while the security services safeguard order. Together, they form the twin pillars upon which Ghana's democracy stands, strong, balanced, and enduring. Ladies and gentlemen, as a government, we reaffirm our total commitment to protecting the sacred space for free expression. We shall continue to build a society where journalists can work without fear or favor, where truth can flourish without suppression, and where constructive criticism is met with dialogue, not hostility. We are determined to ensure that Ghana remains a beacon of press freedom on the African continent. Let us therefore live here today with renewed determination to build bridges across the media and the state, to strengthen the bond between journalists and the security services, and to advance together as partners in peace and progress. Let this year's award serve not only as a recognition of excellence, but as a call to service and a reminder that the pen, the camera, and the microphone remain some of the most powerful tools for national transformation. May we all continue to tell the Ghanaian story with honesty, courage, and hope. May our words bring healing, our reports inspire change, and our platforms promote unity. And may our beloved country, Ghana, continue to shine as a symbol of peace, freedom, and truth. I thank you all for your attention.